Hi, my name is Orca Pretorius from Zubrum, and we're going to be talking about local ranking results and how that affects you. Right, so yes, just jump right in. There's a couple of results I'm going to share with you. Niche one, and to describe what's happening here, that's zero point 0.8 million, and I'm in the top three. There's 432 million pages. I'm spot 3 and 4. There's 956 million pages, number 7 spot. These are billions of pages if you key in the keyword or put in the keyword, that's where you get a 3.248 billion page. I'm spot number all page ones, by the way, spot 4, 5, and 6, and so forth. So the next result, niche number 2, similar kind of results. I mean, all the way from 2.9 million, number 1 spot, to 602 million pages, spot 1, and then 6 and 8. Further niche 2, these are the billions of pages, 5.7 billion, number 2 spot, all the way to 18.45 billion, spot 1, 3, and 4 on the first page. Then on to niche number 3, same thing, 0.4 million, number 1 to 903 million, or 909 million, number 1 spot. Okay, let's look at some statistics around this. So I pulled 2021 stats to be most relevant. Right, typically things like HubSpot, not another state of marketing report. All right, they looked at the clicks for SERP results with local service ads and then without local service ads. With local service ads, they had 13.8%, PPC ads 11.1%, maps 2%, local map pack or GMB pack gets 28%. With organic getting 44%. If there are no service ads there, PPC gets 14, map pack 2, and GMB 32, and a whopping 51% for organic search results. They further found that, and they asked the question, how do you measure the success of your SEO strategy? And more than 50% of respondents claimed keyword rankings and organic traffic. They further had asked the question, or found out that the organic listings are the primary feature of SERP, and between 40 and 50% of clicks in the study went to these organic listings, with the top spots grabbing most of those clicks. Search Engine Journal came up with these stats. 53% of trackable traffic that comes from organic search, all right, and 32% the average click-through rate, which is the first desktop results. 42.5%, 0.25% the percentage of browser-based searches on Google.com that result in organic clicks. And this is interesting. This is a typo from them. The number 20%, the number of times SEO traffic is opportunity is more important than pay-per-click, both on mobile and desktop. Safari Digital had these stats, that 59 SEO statistics, the impact of business in 2021. Interesting one. The position 1 in Google enjoys a 34+% click-through rate. 92% of traffic goes to the results on the first page of Google. That's profound. Okay. Then 88% of customers will call or visit the store within 24 hours of making search from a mobile device. And 78% of location-oriented searches will lead to an offline conversion. Further, they found this: less than 1% of clicks go to websites on page 2 of Google. And businesses with a marketing strategy allocate an average of 41% of the budget to SEO. The long tail keywords encourage higher click-through rates. We've seen this for ourselves, a dramatic increase with long tails. 70% of clicks in Google search results go to organic. Only 30% go to AdWords. Then I found this other interesting one. And the most important thing that you need understand is the conversion rates are ridiculously high. So this is it. 78% of local search queries end up an inquiry or conversion. This is extremely high. I mean, if you from those clicks, 80% almost gets an inquiry. That's massive. Okay, the company High Visibility came up with this in their report, and the interesting thing there is, I kind of zoomed in a little bit here, the organic statistics, search statistics. 50% of website traffic comes from organic search, 53%. And almost a third of consumers search for local businesses on a daily basis. And over 99% of all searchers click on one of the links in the first serve. This is massive, okay? Organic search drives over 10 times more website traffic than organic social media. Okay, that's number six. Number six, they found there is the first result on a Google search has a 28.5% click-through rate. By the time you get to the bottom results, this is what they're talking about: 28% spot number 1 and only 2.5% on spot number 10. And searches with 4 or more keywords have a better chance of giving your business clicks, especially if they're not you're not in the top position. So forward keywords in the 5th position, for example, this is what we're talking about just now, that the this long tail keywords, right? That's what they confirming that for us there. Some further stats. Just I'm trying to make the point here that SEO is extremely valuable for you. So 90%, 3% of online searches begin with a search, and 71% of online users confirm the location of business before visiting that actual store, and 46% of searches on Google are for local businesses. And further, 50% of people who did a local search on their mobile went to a physical store within 1 day. Do you understand what's happening? It's massive. 72% of consumers who perform a local search visit a store within 5 miles of their current location. So very localized. And 80% of consumers people trust online reviews as if they were coming from their friends. 78% of location-based mobile searches result in an offline purchase. This is huge, almost 80%. 80% of location-based mobile search results in a sale within 1 day. Within 1 day. The other one here is near me or close by type searches grew by more than 900% over the last 2 years. Okay, there's stats. Then why optimize for your local searches and the numbers? 3 billion approximate search queries contained local search terms every month. Okay, 70% of online searches you will use local search to find offline businesses, and 30% of Google searches are for local information. Okay, a little bit about Zubrum. It stems from the word Zubri, which is Swahili for strong, and M is for marketing. So who does Zubrum best serve? Entrepreneurs, professionals, small businesses, and even a good fit corporations. We can also serve schools, hospitals, basically any organization that needs to have a solid online presence and wants to reach their target market and target audience, which is we do it by keyword and location. So why team up with Zubrum for your marketing? Because we actually listen. And we listen to you and the people you serve. Because we understand how much your business means to you. And because we consider ourselves as part of your team. We represent your brand as if it were our own. And lastly, we simply get you results. So going back to the value of local organic search, and we've had people say 7 times more trusted in Google Ads. We've had 20 times. We've had a variety of things. I'm going to keep to the 7 for this stage. But this is the results we're aiming for to kind of dominate that first page of Google for your keyword and location. We do that by enhancing your local footprint, which is the first step to building your brand and your customer base. Next, we will connect with a potential audience by creating a message through text, through pictures, and through video that is local in nature. And the local searches lead to in-store visits and sales or online linking to your website or sites. So if you're not doing local SEO, you're losing business. Now, just to refresh on that one, from Bright Local, those results, if you've got service ads, this organic search gets 44% lion's share of of the clicks, and if you don't have local ads, you 51%. So this is the kind of thing you can expect. All right. How we do it: we drive local leads. We target leads that are likely to become your customers by really focusing on keyword and locations. We Next is your enhanced visibility. Make your business the first thing that customers see when they search for those keyword in a location. And high success rate is you get all the benefits of organic local ranking results with making marketing tactics that will bring more feet to your door or digital traffic to your door. So, right, here's some case studies for you. So here's the first kind of niche we're talking about, mass page tools. If you look at the results here, that's what we keyed in, and all the in red, that's yeah, that's probably a billion kind of searches we're looking for. And those results we got, these are on sites, right? I'm not going to spend detail going through each one, but just if you look at those three spots in on that page, first page for that, who makes mass page tools, that's a couple of billion results. There we go, we've got a spot there, plus number 9 spot, which will probably show up next. There it is. And we keep going further and further. What is the best spring mass page tools? Yeah, so page creators, there's 7 spots we have in over 90 million. All right, so pretty good results. Okay, if you look at the number of pages there, reviews on those things, this is really just awesome results. It just goes on and on and on. All millions of pages. All right. Another niche in the SEO space, that's 6.5 million pages. Affordable Google Facebook results, our number spots. All the ones in red are our spots. That's most trusted Google SEO, Google SEO services, number 1 spot and 6.7 million pages. And we go further down the page with all those kind of spots for us. Affordable local ranking agency, number 2 spot, 3, 4, 5 spot. And so it goes on the bottom of the page. 13.2 most trusted Google ranking. Those are long tail keywords, but we find that the Google understands that first page results, you rank for the shorter ones as well. By the way, all these were achieved in the last 4 weeks. All these in the last 4 weeks. So look at the agencies, look at the number of results there, 40 million. It's just many more of these things. Okay. That's how we go. Best 3 local SEO packages. I mean, if you go back, that's 59.7 million pages. That's actually the number 2 spot. 3, 4, and yeah, just goes on and on and on. Affordable local ranking, 61 million. All right, so it just goes on and on and on. In SEO, this is kind of the billion page stuff. Kind of how much does that number 1, 2 spot and 3 spot down the road, and furthermore down that page, and what does agencies cost? We just hit those spots all the time, right? Yeah, it's just gone on and on and on. So what I'm trying to get to is that we get results with these things, and Google loves us for this. This is just how we end up with it. Great results going to be for you too. Okay, those were our personal case studies. Everything we've done in the last 4 weeks. It is now the 5th of October. Right, so what results can you expect in the next 3 to 6 months? This is not a flash in the pan thing. This is not vanity metrics. Okay, these are valuable keywords we're looking for to set up for your business. It's getting your business up, setting it up for the long-term success. Once you rank up over there, we're up there. We'll just keep boosting those rankings with further more and more assets, web assets. We'll boost the performance for all keywords and locations that we are targeting for you specifically. Basically, we increase the traffic for targeted websites. Now the pages that we launch there, we can have on those pages we can have redirects to your websites that you've specific landing pages for you, or we put in form fills, or we put in click to calls directly on the page. There's choices we set up for you, those campaigns designed specifically for you. If you ever want to swap out a phone number or change a form, we can change out hundreds of thousands of pages, millions of pages, in fact, on some of the projects we run. Um, that literally within minutes we can change that out. You cannot do that with normal WordPress sites, and this is the thing. You cannot run these kind of traffic masses of pages on WordPress. It just doesn't do it. We've got military spec servers and the software that we use to be able to edit globally what into campaigns. It's not on the market freely available. It's a very select group we're into. We control who comes in so they don't mess it up for all of us. It's about getting more phone calls and getting more qualified traffic. That's really what this whole thing's all about for you. Um, we're talking about niche and location domination. You've seen that the way we're going to set up and to end up with in the next 3 to 6 months is you will dominate your niche and location. So you tell us what you want to dominate and we will do that for you. The last thing, this is an ongoing rental project for local ranking results. It's not something you can stop overnight. If people build sites and expect it to keep ranking, no. As Google make changes and Google wants different kind of things, we can edit those globally, as I've mentioned before, and go and change that for you. So just to recap, we drive quality leads for you. We get enhanced visibility for you and your business. We have a higher success rate because we are on that first page of Google and because we are ranking for all those SEO keywords and locations. So how do we deliver what we deliver? There are things going on behind the scenes, and the structure is this, or the process is this. We do a site assessment, and for yourself, your GMBs, and your opposition companies and GMBs as well, we find out, we do our research and basically intelligence research of exactly what's going on behind the scenes. One cannot hide that stuff. Well, some people can, but they don't know about this. Thing is, we do that research so we understand what it is we need to do to basically, let's call it, take out the opposition. Sounds bad, but literally outrank them is probably the better word, sounds best. Then the keyword research and roadmap creation. We decide, you tell us what keywords you want to rank for, or what products you have that you want to rank for, or services. We will do our research based on that, come back to you, agree on what it is that we're going to target. You choose your location, which is really going to be, the location will come just now, but we link that to as well. What areas do you want to dominate? We build content out, which is really kind of niche focused and engages the visitor to get to a form fill or a call that you want to do, or redirect onto landing page. Right, so if someone clicks on that link, you can go directly to you control a landing page, what goes on there. If you've got high converting landing pages, fantastic. That's not our job to do that. We will drive the traffic to wherever it is you want us to go to. We use videos, material, text, video material, and high quality pictures, and we SEO those pictures and videos with our own prime systems. Then location, everything we do is location based. People don't always understand that, but if you look at the mobile searches we've spoken about before, mobile specifically, Google knows where you are. So if you're sitting in a particular city and you're looking for something, things will pop up. So we will dominate that search based on location. If we go via a desktop, the same thing. But once again, what areas do you want to cover? We'll make sure we cover those locations for you. And lastly, there's going to be monthly link building we do for ourselves. That's the stuff behind the scenes. We have literally hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of servers in place and systems and processes. It's impossible for you to go and duplicate that. You cannot. The software that runs the stuff and controls it, you can maybe buy some servers, but the investment to be able to do this quickly has already been done, and it's not a single company is not going to do that, and they're not, because if they start now, they're going to be 15 years behind from we started out. Okay, so that's what we do to get you going. What are your options at this stage? The first one is continue as before, which is probably not why you're watching this video. You obviously want things to change. Um, Number one thing, you can get trained and build this all yourself. Yes, you can do that, but you do need to have SEO experts in all kinds of things. You have to have all the infrastructure built, which I told you is hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of investment in servers and software to be able to do this thing. Okay. The other solution for you is local ranking results. The answer is local ranking results. Um, the answer to invest in local ranking results, and the price are based on a fresh start campaign. What it means is that there's nothing there. We will start up keywords and locations with a niche which is related to keywords and locations. Matured campaigns have already are priced according to the ranking value at that stage. The offer is here. We start from scratch. Okay. For you specifically, the way you want it, for your niche and keywords. Right, there are no long-term commitments. What we do expect though is a 3 to 4 month commitment for us to set up these things, because this is a massive endeavor for us initially to get this thing going. All right. And links are valid for the duration of that rental. Now, if you want to cancel after that, you're welcome. But I'm sure once you see the results, you're not going to go away. We're going to build something bigger and bigger for you. So the answer to contact us, how to get your offer is to contact us. So we get an offer based on your niche and locations. It's different. I mean, you're going to understand if you're going to try and rank for the middle of New York for something very, very competitive. There's more work involved than an outlying area in Texas somewhere for the same kind of niche. So we don't want to overpay this thing, but there's effort related to location and opposition, how to outrank things. Okay. The thing is, are you ready for the next level of your business? And if what you've seen from those results, you're basically going to dominate your niche and location. You need to get your own systems in place. We can discuss that with the intake process, is how to handle this inflow of traffic that's going to come your way. So get hold of us. You can reach us on the link below. USA, call us on that number, 844-919-0787, or leave a text message. South Africa, 825-7233. You can mail us at zubrum.com, but basically fill in the form below. We'll get back to you and we have a discussion how much is your investment is going to be, and what your typical results are going to be, the timelines, etc. It's been a pleasure sharing with you. May you have a blessed day. Goodbye.